Motivation is fleeting. Do you feel that way? I feel like if you're someone that's always motivated, you're lucky. My motivation comes so infrequently that I feel like I have to catch it before it runs away from me as fast as it can. It's weird too because I feel like you can be super motivated to tackle a big project the next day, but then when you wake up in the morning, your mind and your body are like, nah, I'm good. So how do you sustain motivation? I'll talk about what's kicked me into gear and what's made me fizzle or tumble out. And this is coming from someone who is technically their own boss, small business owner, manager, whatever you want to call it, who has to be their motivation 100% of the time. I want to wake up earlier because I know my brain is a morning person and I do my most efficient work earlier in the day. So even though I want to fight waking up, I know that my work is better if I get up earlier in the day. It's not that my work necessarily sucks or suffers if I wake up later. It's just that I find that I'm more sluggish. I kind of do more stops and starts. I've become a near 8 a.m. waker-upper, and I want to get to the point where I'm a 6 a.m. waker-upper again. Or maybe a 5 a.m. waker-upper, but that's a moonshot. The darker reason for the lack of motivation to get up is not feeling like I'm reaching, especially my work goals, or dreading something, rejection, an urgent message to fix something, or someone angry that I messed something up. So then I feel like I want to stay in my warm, comfortable bed. But then I find that actually makes it worse. I rush through my morning routine, and then I feel stressed out that it's almost noon and I haven't even gone anywhere close to solving the problem yet, or getting to the problem to even solve it. So at least when I start the day earlier, I can get to at least the part where I'm looking into the problem and trying to solve it, instead of just starting to wake up. When I get my day started off well, I feel like I can tackle things. And that means sleeping earlier at night on a regular basis. So how do I keep up motivation in the afternoon when I'm in the thick of work? This is probably when I feel the least motivated sometimes. Maybe I'm still slogging through something that I thought I had done already by the late afternoon. Or I keep getting distracted by urgent things that I need to tackle. I've learned throughout the years that you need to take a break and get up, get out of the room that you're working in. And when you walk back in, your mindset changes. Like that angry red or depressed blue fog dissipates. I calm down and I concentrate better when I get back to it. You don't even need to take breaks where you walk around aimlessly. Since I work from home most of the time, I get up, clean after my cat, get a snack if I haven't stuffed my face too much already, open a package, or if I'm outside at a coffee shop, I kind of walk around the perimeter of the coffee shop. I mean, I don't bother people, start talking to them, or I try to be careful not to bump into people, but I'll just kind of, get the blood flowing through my body, especially if I've been staring at the screen for a long time, an hour or more. You can still be productive, just in a different way. Mentally, throughout the day, I like to remind myself that not everything needs to be done by the end of the day. I'm definitely the kind of person that likes to get everything done in one fall swoop if I can, and not wake up the next day having to deal with it. But most of the time, you have to break your work up into chunks. If you can, I mean not like surgery or something, duh. When you place everything on yourself to get everything done now, you can shortchange the quality and end up maybe just getting messy just so you can submit it. Honestly, do yourself a favor and sleep on it whenever you can. Now there's that special lack of motivation for when I get bad news. Could be that I didn't get a job or was chosen for an art market that I applied to. I don't know about you, but oftentimes I just want to plonk down and jellyfish when I get this news. And it takes a while to snap myself out of it. But just because you didn't get this opportunity doesn't mean that you suck forever. Have a piece of candy, call a friend, or read a good review from a past client or a customer. See, you don't suck. Okay, fine. But what if you just have a general lack of motivation? Maybe you want to do something besides work or getting your homework done because maybe you just don't feel inspired to do it. You don't really see what the point is. Maybe you're stuck on something and you feel like you're not getting through it. So what's the point? It's just stressing you out. Maybe it doesn't interest you. Maybe you're failing, or you'd rather just do something else. The reason can be mundane or a big one. So first, identify the problem. And then, what's the solution? Let's say you want to watch TV. Maybe carve out time to watch 15 minutes, if it's a short TV show, or 30 minutes, and then work for 30 minutes. And then once you start getting to work, you'll find that you'll actually work longer than 30 minutes. Get a snack, eat it, and then wait at least an hour to see if you're still hungry and you want to eat more. Or take your work or project to a friend's house for a fun working session and to kind of get out of the environment that you're in. Maybe it's just a little stale for you, or you need a little change of scenery. Turn on your favorite music without words to kind of ease into a project. You don't have to start off on a bang to end with a bang. And there's nothing wrong with not being motivated all the time. Motivational feelings are a high, and I think you would probably be an insane person if you were on a high all the time. We have lows, we have days where we're just kind of neutral too. Don't put so much energy on yourself to keep up and to stay on a high. And I want to leave you with sometimes you have to start doing something, getting into the motions of doing an activity, and then you'll just start to do it. You'll feel like doing it. What does that mean exactly? Come back for part 2 because that's going to be a long one.